Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, Bobby's Hobby and Custom Builds. In this episode, we're going to try to get my aroma Mojave RC truck going again. I crashed it a few months back into a concrete pole whenever it lost signal from the remote. I have ordered a new remote and a transmitter and a new gearbox case for it. Anyway, let's get started. So, I keep my broken RC truck in this covert here. That's what it looks like. Well, that's what the body looks like. Anyway, I got a lot of the stuff inside that box there. The wheels right over there. The batteries down there. Anyway, I'm going to dig this out and I'll get back with you. I got the car all dug out and everything. It took me a couple of days to get back here to film. What I got here is a box of all the old parts and stuff, the body, the wheels. Got it all dug out and sitting out here. I went and I bought these two different tripods for the channel, for filming on the channel here. We got this really cool one here. It's got a little remote thing that I can sync up to the phone and use the button to hit record. It extends way out so that you can like hold the phone on it and everything. This one, kind of the same thing. It doesn't extend out, but these, actually you can bend them and wrap them around and stuff. So like whenever I'm working on the goat cart and I'm trying to ride it, I can hook this up on there somewhere and put one of my phones on it to record. And then I got the remote for the car with the transmitter. It's a transmitter kit. And then I ordered, the gearbox housing to put all my gears and bearings and stuff in. And then we'll start putting it all back together. So I'm going to get this thing put on one of the tripods here. And I'm going to put that one on another one so I can record from another angle. But I also bought batteries for the remote. These came, well, they're not sponsoring me. No, I still have no sponsors, so I'm not opposed to accepting sponsorship to anyone that might want to sponsor, but me. But anyway, this is all out of pocket. Let me get this set up, and we'll begin work. Oh yeah, almost forgot. I even ordered this little microphone set so I can get further away from the camera and you guys can still hear me good. I ordered, these three things off Amazon, of course. Not sponsored by Amazon in no way. I'm just, letting you know what I use to order stuff, But anyway, let me get it set up for you. Alright guys, here we go. Let me get over here and get this other camera turned on. I got this mic set up here. It seems it works pretty good. Anyway, back on the channel. Let's get some of this stuff out here. Let's see what I do with my pop blade. By the way, I had to take my phone case off of my phone to plug this mic in. It is completely wireless. You do have to charge the mic section, but the transmitter or the piece that plugs into the phone, it does not require charging. This is the first actual you know, test run with it. I just opened it. So let's open up this gearbox. Oh, nope, it don't have bearings in it. Hopefully it is the right one. Take the charger and set it up here. Got this with some screws. The speed controller, electric speed control. Bag of parts. Let's check my cameras real quick. Okay. Yeah, this one's doing good. Getting everything. May not be getting any sound, but guys, there's going to be some sections of this video probably that you can't hardly hear me. That's because I only got one deal that plugs into the phone that receives the signal from the mic. But I think that this is much better. Again, everybody remember, I'm just starting out at this. You know, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I've been contacted by an app that's designed to help me with my channel. Let's get the body out of the way. There's a bunch of parts to this thing. Okay, here's that box. That's part of the transmission, which is this stuff. Shocks. That little guy right there will go back on top of the transmitter. Believe me, on my other little car that I have, I was playing with it and it up and bounced out of it, and I smashed it. So I had to order another one, just the transmitter itself. I binded it to the remote I had. I made sure, you know, that it would work with that remote, and it did. Anyway, I guess my batteries were weak in it, but I had put that transmitter on this car after I binded it to the remote on the other car, and I was over across the street from my house here. And I lost signal and it went full throttle, and you know them concrete posts that guard the gas mains? Well, it smashed head on into it, and this is what it done to the gearbox. Let me get over here where I can see what you're looking at. Yeah. You can see that busted right through there. Anyway, that's why I ordered this guy. Again, just so everybody knows, I am not sponsored. This all comes out of pocket. I am no expert at anything I do. It's basically a best guess. And that is identical. Hot dog. Man, I did good with eyeballing. Now I've got to find me an Allen wrench that'll fit down in here, which one of these guys should. Right there. Get her on here and try to... Ooh, I might have to grab a pair of pliers to break that sucker loose. That's tight. Whew! Did not want that to come out of there. And I mean, you don't. It's good that it's really tight like that. That means it's not going to vibrate out and lose your drivetrain, cause issues. I've never changed this stuff before on one of these little guys, so bear with me, folks. Got that out. Oh snap, I gotta go find some grease. Pick this one up and take it with me. Pick this one up and take it with me. Stop on that. Let's see, I ought to have some gear grease here someplace. I've really got to get this stuff organized. It's kind of a mess because I've jumped around from one shop to the other. Alright, y'all, I'm sure y'all don't want to watch me look for stuff. I will return shortly. Alright, guys, I'm back. Got some lubrication grease. This stuff is a little thick, but whenever it warms up, it's good stuff. Get a bit in there. You keep forgetting stuff, Bobby. It's gonna take forever to make this video. I always leave my mistakes in, guys, so bear with me. I gotta find a little rag or something. You guys get to watch me progress on the organization and stuff. Even though I'm a good ways away from the camera, this mic does a pretty good job. I found something here to use for grease rag, old rags. Hey there, Mr. Tigger. What you doing, buddy? All right. Let's dab this booger in here. Ooh, I forgot I gotta put the bearing in too. Take this booger back out. See, another mistake, but that's all right. At least I, caught it before it was too late. Hopefully this bearing will pop out of here pretty easily. This case is already busted up, so it don't really matter too much. This is what matters. I didn't get another one of these. Couple 2x4s or something to pick that up off the ground a bit. These aren't 2x4s, but they will work. It's got 2 bearings here. Well, that one fell right out. That one goes in the front. Snapped right in. Now I got to get this big guy out, which might be a little easier now that I got. Came out just a little bit there. You always want to make sure that this thing is pretty straight, because you don't want to cockeye that bearing and tear it up. Then we have to order a new one. See, that dude's coming out. There it is. Try to snap it back in a similar fashion. Again, you want to make sure your end's straight. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, you gotta run into some kind of little problem here or there. You know. There it's going. It's almost in there, not quite yet. Being a butt. Gotta be real careful when doing this not to damage the inner ring on these bearings. They're pretty vital to the functionality of the car. Same thing on a real car. Your bearings are very vital to driving it, you know, and being safe. Remember, don't forget, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. All comments are welcome. I do welcome criticism. I accept criticism. I mean, if there's something that I could do to improve what I'm doing, by all means, please share it. I may not comment back directly on the writing it down, but I will mention your comment in future posts. Well, I think just a little more. And this booger is good. I can put that other one back in, grease it up. It still spins really good. Okay. See, I wasn't paying attention on that back one, what I was doing, and I got it in there kind of crooked a little bit. That's what happened there. When you end up doing that, getting it too far off, it's kind of difficult to get it in. We had this one in all the way. It shouldn't be that difficult, but I did pack it with grease, so, oh, there it went. Okay. Let's get us some more gear grease here and pack that little gear around again. Pack this bearing on the outside and pack some good grease down inside it as well. Because there's, if I've seen correctly, there is a little bit of a gap in between those two bearings. Make sure it's good and greased up. Okay. See if we can get this little guy to, there it goes. Keep that packed up. Oh no! Thank goodness it landed on that leaf right there. I'd have never found that little guy. Set that back down for now. Spins fairly well. Now this guy goes down in here. Okay. Getting grease packed all around this gear too. This will also help, stop water. I learned from Aaron at RC Sparks Studios, you know, the gear grease is very important. Not only does it keep it lubed up, but it like also helps with the water resistantness. It'll help, stop rust and stuff like that. Not completely, of course, but a lot. Okay. As you can see, I am packing the life out of this thing with grease. Okay, something don't seem right there. So it will go down in there two different ways. That's not going down right. Ah, damn it. That was not supposed to happen. Why? Always. This thing's about to upset me enough. I'm gonna have to go take a break, guys. Well, I guess that's it. Oh, I hope I can remember how all of this goes back together. And what now? It come apart. Okay, where'd my... Well, I'll be dipped. My little silver screwdriver's missing. Okay, guys, I'm fixing to start getting frustrated. It's time to take a cool off break. I've not been anywhere. I was just changing them bearings right here with it, and it's gone. Alright. Alright, guys. I'm back. It's a little bit cooler out. Had to change my shirt too. Put on something a little bit cooler. Now the kind of difficult part is maybe trying to get this thing back together the correct way and finding all the right screws and bolts. I don't know if I'm missing on, something, but that seems to go down in the hole correctly. Shoot. Oh, guess what I found? You guys want to comment, the before now, if you've seen where my screwdriver was. I just found it, of course. I was looking all around for it. I feel like a jackass. Here it is, still clamped into the pliers. Anyway, let's get to putting this thing back together here. Hopefully I'm doing it correct. Finding all the right hardware to go in the right spots. What I should have done whenever I took this apart was put all the screws in little baggies and labeled on there what went where, because next time, so it won't be so difficult, I will do that. But I got all this little hardware here and I'm not real for sure which ones go where. This stuff is still together. This is new stuff that came with this. Not real sure where that goes together. Kinda looks like it might pop in right there. Don't quite line up. Hmm. I don't believe that's the right. Okay, now I need the bit that, okay, there it is. That's the right one. Yeah, I know, after all that trouble. Those are too small to be it. Has to be one like this. Bottom. Aha. That's why. Okay, so this is the bottom. This one on the top. That is this book guy. Goes right. Like that. Hey, look at that. Now, I just need to figure out where the screws are to this thing. I know these are front end parts. Lug nuts. These guys aren't fitting the new gearbox. This isn't good. Doodad this, doodad that. Screw here, screw there. Dang. It's got some pretty good little heads on it there, so maybe that's too long, I know. does fit it. These screws definitely fit it. Okay. Give me a minute, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, I'm back. Had to go and get my wife's little toolkit here because I don't have the right sizes, all of them. Let's see here. It's definitely not that one. And not that one. Well, darn. This one don't even have all the right sizes. Okay. That sucks. I may have to end this video for now. Find some more tools or, go buy some Allen wrenches. That's probably what I'm going to have to do because I don't really have any full sets and the ones that I have are all bigger than these. Anyway, I've about got the gearbox back together. I wasn't wanting to end the video before the gearbox was back together, but if I don't have a bit the right size, I don't want to waller out the inside of this bolt here. And I'll show you whenever I put it on there. I'm trying to screw it down. See how it's slipping inside it? That's going to tear the inside of that up, round it out, and then we'll never get it in or out if we ever. So I'm going to go ahead and take that back out. I'm going to look around for a little while tonight and see if I can find some Allen wrenches, smaller ones. If I find some smaller ones tonight, I'll try to finish in the morning, but you guys will know in a couple seconds. But for me, it's going to be all evening and I got to look for, tools. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and end the video and post it so you guys can view, you know, the progress on the car. I haven't, you know, this will be my first posting on the hobby side of my channel. So I'm gonna, I don't know, if I find some Allen wrenches, I'd rather do it right, so I'm gonna find some Allen wrenches. I'm gonna post this one so you guys can view the progress, so you have a new video on my channel to watch. Go ahead and record packing this up here, you know, because I'm not leaving this sitting out here. That's a $700 car, you know. Look it up. They have them. I didn't buy this one brand new. I bought it with issues. That's how I smashed it. The remote that I got with it wasn't the correct remote, and well, I bought it at a pawn shop, so you know, it's not their fault. You know, the people that sold it to them didn't put the correct stuff, probably because it was bad to the bone remote, and well, transmitter receiver is the right term, and they probably kept that for another car. Anyway, I'm about packed all up. I'm going to go ahead and cut this video off. I apologize for having to cut it so short. I was hoping to at least get the gearbox all the way back together and, you know, at least bolt it onto the truck. But, as I've said before, things happen. You run into issues. Nothing all... It does not always go smooth. A lot of times you're going to run into issues. My issue is not having the right tools right now. I got the right parts. We see them. I got it almost together. I just got to get the right screwdriver to put the screws in. They're a little tight because it's brand new. And it doesn't come with new hardware whenever you order a new gearbox case. It only comes with the case. I kept the hardware. It's all in here. There might be some that's in my model cabinet that I showed you earlier on in this episode. Anyway, guess I'm going to end part 1 right here and post this so that you guys have another video to watch. Don't forget to like, subscribe, smash that bell, select all so that you get all my future notifications. Y'all have a good day. Hope you enjoy.